Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. It is July 14th, 2019. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you've had a nice weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride we went on yesterday and got to see that. This is just going to be an update video. We're going to talk about a couple different things and then address those. And then obviously we got the chickies over here, and one of the gardens is here, and I wanted to show you how that was doing and stuff as well. So real quick off the bat, I wanted to address something. There was a comment made, and I told the woman that I would address it in today's video. So we're going to do that first. She had said to me, she said, I think it's a shame that you spend so much time with your daughter and not so much time with your son who clearly needs you. Okay, so let's address that real quick, since, you don't know what's going on in the whole situation, so I'm going to explain that to you, okay? Some kids take after their mother, some kids take after their father, okay? Heather definitely takes after me a lot. Eddie takes after his mother a lot. So when we were all together, and I used to work 6 days a week, and I would have Sundays off. So Sunday would be family day. I said, we're going to do something today as a family. I'm giving you some background so you understand what's going on, okay? So I would say, we're going to do something as a family today. And so I would say, we're going to go to the museum or something, whatever it was going to be, okay? Well, what would happen, Amy, my ex-wife, would go, oh, yeah, well, I don't really feel good, so I don't want to go. As soon as she would say that, my son Eddie would say, I don't want to go, I want to stay home with mom, okay? So what would happen would be, it would be me, Heather, and Josh would go out for family day, the three of us, while Eddie and his mother would stay home. Eddie is a lot like his mother in that aspect that he doesn't ever want to do anything. He would rather sit home on his laptop, just like his mom. And it's not a slam, I'm not trying to slam her, I'm just giving you guys some background information. So he has that from her. He doesn't want to do anything, he doesn't want to go anywhere, okay? So that being said, I ask him all the time, would you like to go for a ride? Not very often does he say yes, once in a while he does, okay? I sat him down before the summer started here, when his sister was getting ready to graduate from high school. And I said to him then, I said, listen, I'm going to be spending more time with your sister in July and August because at the end of August, she will be going off to college. Then it's just going to be me and Eddie, okay? Because my daughter will be in college full time. She's going to be living on campus. So I said, once your sister's in school, then it's me and you, and we'll do a lot more stuff together, just me and him. And he was like, okay, Dad. So anybody that's going to judge, know what you're talking about before you judge, realistically, okay? My daughter and I are very close, as anybody that watches the videos and the channel knows. My son has autism, so things are looked at from a different perspective as far as he is concerned, okay? He's very, very content to be on his laptop doing that type of thing. That's all he cares about, okay? I literally have to say to him, shut down, we're going to go and we're going to go do this. That's what I have to do with my son. Now, a lot of times, for certain outings with my son, he cannot deal with a lot of noise, large groups of people, because of his autism. Hello, buddy. Look, I had a visitor come and say hi. So, that limits us what we can do. So just wanted to put that out there for anybody. I know people love to cast judgments, and that's okay. You can cast judgments, but really you should know what you're talking about before you cast those judgments. So, and I do spend obviously time with my son as well. A lot of times the three of us, if we're, like one of the things Eddie does like to do is go to the movies. So we do that quite a bit. We'll go see a movie. Actually, we just saw the new Spider-Man movie, the three of us. So anyway, so I wanted to clear that up right off the top, okay? Again, my daughter is leaving, going to college in the end of August, and as a parent, any parent that's gone through this knows it's not a great feeling. to have your kid leaving. Maybe some of you like your kids when they leave. I don't. I like my kids around. But, you know, I know she has to go on with her life, and I'm very happy for her in that aspect. But that just clarifies that. Okay, so, yeah, it was a nice ride. We live in some beautiful areas out here, and I wanted to share that with you guys so that you could see that and realize how really truly nice it is. Now, coming over here, got a lot of blossoms now on some of the plants. These plants spread out. We actually got to get in here and clean out some of the other stuff. But we have cantaloupe, we have cucumbers in here, and there's a few other things as well. But I actually watered in here this morning. I did it before the sun, because of that storm that came through yesterday. We got a little bit of a shower, and that was it. And I said, you know what, that's not going to be enough. So I knew I needed to water, so I watered this morning. And you can see things are doing really, really well. So some of these, like these here, I think these are cucumbers, I believe. Okay, over here. The cucumbers are doing fantastic. All right. Over in the center, that is more cantaloupe. So that's what those are through here. Now some of these other ones, these ones here, I don't remember. There might be another form of cantaloupe or muskmelon, something like that. They're doing okay, but they're not doing as well as the other plants are. And then like this one here is doing great. So, you know, like I said, we're just so this is where I put all my spreading stuff. So it can climb up. That's why I got the fencing as high as I do here, so it can climb up on that fencing and do all that type of stuff. So we'll see how that all goes. This was our first year planting over here, and the soil over here is really, really good, so we should be okay. And but I kind of need to get in there and just clean up a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit, because as everything grows, it's going to spread, and that's what it's been doing already. But there's a few things that got to get plucked out of there. So anyway, I'll take you over to, and I'll show you. Excuse me. So here's one of the blueberry plants. We got a lot of blueberries coming on this one, and this one didn't produce anything this year. So very strange how that worked out, but that's what it does. And so these two trees here, guys, just so everybody knows, this is a peach tree, that's a peach tree, that's a plum, and that one's a plum tree. So those are our plum trees and peach trees over here, and you know, I cleaned all these out and put new mulch down with those. So, but I wanted to talk to a little bit about Hurricane Barry, now Tropical Storm Barry. I know it's probably been downgraded again since then. Thankfully, it wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be, which is good. There's still obviously flooding, but the Mississippi River is not going to flood, they said, because it didn't get as high as they thought it was going to, and so that was a good thing. And yeah, it's they're still receiving a tremendous amount of rain, but like I said, thankfully not as much as they thought. New Orleans really didn't get hit like they thought it was going to, which is also a good thing, because it would definitely have tested the levee systems. I know that the hurricane season is just beginning, so it will be interesting to keep an eye on that and see what happens. I'm going to kick this up for the sky right now, and a few puffy clouds off. That's the bigger one there, but for the most part, been really, really gorgeous so far today. It's only about noon right now. Panels are obviously in full sunshine, so we'll go and check on that in a second. So somebody had asked me, I'm trying to remember what the question was. Oh, what did they say? I'm trying to remember what the question was now. It was something about the panels. Oh, so somebody had asked me what I did with my other panels that we had over here. Those panels, guys, went on here. And then the 3 panels on the end were the 3 that I had under a tarp. So those 3 are all 300 watt panels. So we went from 3,120 watts to 4,020 watts. So that's what we have. Those first 5 panels, you see the difference of all the panels, okay? So the first 5 panels over here, those are 300 watt panels. The next 4 through the center and the one up over here on the top, those are 255 watt panels. These panels over here, these 6, those are 250 watt panels. Like I said, we started out with 3 250 watt panels 4 years ago, or well, no, 5 years ago now, because we started our 5th year. But that's what we started out with. And with solar, guys, I'll tell you though, the one thing that I will say, you always got to tweak it. You're always playing with it. You see what works, what doesn't work in those type of situations. It just takes time. I had somebody write me yesterday and said that they had an Ames inverter and that it was garbage, and they hated their Ames inverter, and it's burned up on them twice, and they had to send it back. You know what? I guess that happens, but I can tell you right now, we've had our Ames inverter for 3 years now, and it has been fantastic. I have absolutely no complaints on my Ames inverter. I would definitely recommend it. I have recommended it. I actually had one of my subscribers that lives down in Pennsylvania. He ended up getting the Ames inverter that I got because you know, of my recommendation. And when he got it, he was like, "Oh my God, that thing is heavy." Yeah, it's heavy. So the garden here is doing well. The tomato plants are really starting to come in very, very well, and everything's going good. No complaints as far as that goes. So it's I got to get in here and pick some of those radishes though. But so what I did here too, I had to tell you, we had 5 cherries on the cherry tree this year. Okay, last year we had, I think, 1, if I'm not mistaken, 1 or 2 last year. And so when my nephews were over, my sister had come up, my great nephews, they had come over, and so I had given them a couple of the cherries. I ate one of the cherries yesterday, and there's still 2 left, so those ones aren't quite ready yet. So we're going to wait a few more days and let them ripen up some more, and then we'll eat those. But so those are doing well. So let me bring you in here real quick. Oh, I got to show you guys this too. So there was an estate sale, and it had these 2 hose. They had them on there for $5 a piece. And I got to tell you about the haggle, because I love, like I said, I love the haggle. So I said to the lady, I said, "I see you have $5 a piece on the hose." And she goes, "Yeah." And I said, "We take them both for 5. And she goes, "I'll take them both for 8. And I went, "How about 7? And she came back with $7.50. And I looked right at her and I went, "I like you." Because that's the fun of it. It's all about the haggle. So I got both of these hose for $7.50. Old time tools, very well built. As you can see, the wood on them is really, really old. But look at that, still in great shape, will work, have no issues. So I'm really, really pleased about that find at that estate sale. And they didn't have really much else. So, all right, we're in full absorption mode. We are at 28.6, which is absorption for the batteries. So it's dumping power right now already. We've already pulled in, and again, guys, it's only about noon. Actually, I'm going to look at my phone and tell you exactly what time it is. Oh, it's almost 1. Okay, so it's 20 minutes to 1 now. But we got 2 kilowatt hours, and on this side, we have 2.2 kilowatt hours on this side. So we have a total of 4.4 kilowatt hours already today. So when I do my live stream tonight, I will update you and I will let you know what we ended up bringing in today. But not bad. Another good day solar wise. Really pleased with the way things have been going with the solar. So it's been fantastic. But so what I think I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to, like yesterday's video, I'm going to throw it into a playlist, and I'm going to do like daily updates maybe in that playlist of the solar, explaining more stuff with the solar and those type of things, so that people can see that. The chickens have laid 3 eggs so far today. I went out a little while ago and got 3 eggs. Yesterday they only did 2. So, you know, who knows? It's just one of those things. But so yeah, so that's what's going on around the homestead today. But I definitely wanted to clear that thing up with Eddie, because I think that was important. People understand where my thought process is, what is in his mind, and why things are the way they are. Okay, so hopefully that does that. People are going to judge no matter what. That's what always happens in life, and that's what happens. What are you going to do? But Anyway, so things are going good here. Another beautiful day. I'm going to kick this around here real quick one more time so you guys can see. So tonight on the live stream, we are going to be talking about the whole power outage in New York City. And we're going to deal with that tonight in the live stream. So if you want to join us, Little Prepper Lady will be joining me tonight at 8 o'clock for the live stream. And so we're going to be discussing that topic of the power outage in New York City yesterday, okay? And so we will, all the power's been restored from what I understand, and so, but we're going to talk about that outage, how the people reacted, all that type of stuff tonight, 8 o'clock tonight on the live stream, okay? So look for us tonight, and you will see us there. Myself and Little Prepper Lady will be joining me. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's, like I said, I hope you guys have all had a great weekend. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So to tell the people that you care about every single day is very, very important. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? I'll see you all tonight in the live stream. And Mr. Rooster's over there making noise. And that's it, okay? And I hope everybody's doing well. We'll see you tonight. Prepper Nurse 1, and that's Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so I'll see you all tonight. See ya.